on yesterday, and but you could tell that she wasn't feeling good, and so my mom was at my house, and that's another story that I will have to tell you about. But my mom was at the house, and so we decided to go ahead and take her to the doctor. My mom said that she thinks she has strep throat. She was a little warm, and she still is a little warm, but Ronniyah is active. She's always moving, and she has been laying around all day. You can just tell she don't feel good. And she's also complaining of her head hurting, right, Nana? So we're on our way to the doctor's office now. And then, yeah, so that's what we're doing right now, y'all. It is 32 degrees out here, and it's supposed to snow, and it honestly looks like it wants to. It is cold, cold, cold. But about my mom, I was going to share with you all that my mom works, she's a nurse, and so she works 12-hour shifts, and so when she got off last night, she went home like normal, and she had left her heater on because it's cold. And so when she got in the house, she said instantly she smelled gas, like pretty strong gas, and that her heater was making like a clicking sound, like a ticking noise. And so she went ahead and she started gathering things so that she can come and spend the night with us. And then she called me and she was like, "Oh, Tara, my house smells like gas," and so she was telling me the whole spill. And so then when she got in the car, she said that she wasn't even in there for 20 minutes, not even 15 minutes. She hurried up, got her stuff, and left. And she said that she started feeling lightheaded, and that her chest, like, she was kind of having like heart palpitations. Look at that light. Huh? That one? Oh. Anyways, and so she started having feeling like heart palpitations or whatever, and so I was like, "Mom, well, we need to take you to the emergency room. That's what we'll do, because that's nothing to play with, gas." And I was just telling her, thank God that that when she turned on the light switch, that it didn't strike anything, because I've heard of that happening, and that's just another sign of God covering us and protecting us, because that could have come out a whole nother way. So she called the gas company. They said that they wouldn't come out unless somebody was there. So my husband went to the house. Of course, he didn't go inside, but my husband said you could smell gas on the outside of the house. But then when they went in the house, that it was not testing, that he tested the gas line and it wasn't showing any leaks or whatever. I don't know, but she had somebody go out to look at it today, because obviously there's gas somewhere. And when she first moved into the house, she had a small leak in the gas line, and you could smell it whenever she would turn on the oven. So they got to get that corrected and get that fixed, because that's nothing to play with. So that was what happened to us last night. So with all of that going on, I didn't even vlog. I did vlog yesterday early in the day, but I did not vlog last night. We just had, with sick kids, we just had a lot going on, so we did not vlog. But like I said, I'm on my way to take her now to the doctor, so hopefully they figure out what it is that's going on and give her some medicine so she can start feeling better. You know how your kids can get on your last nerve when they're hyper and they're doing stuff and messing with stuff, and that's Ronniyah. But when she looking at me crazy. But when they're not feeling good, it's just like I take them acting, getting on your nerves, having an attitude. I'll take that any day over them feeling bad. Right? So we are almost there. Her appointment is at 1:30, so I'm making good time, and we have like 20 minutes, because once you get there, the parking is ridiculous. So we have to walk quite a ways. So hopefully we find a good spot, and we will talk to you guys as soon as we get out. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am back home. Look at that sweet face. I am back home holding Freedom. She is asleep. I told y'all this is the only way that she will take a nap, unless she is just like dog tired, and then she will let me lay her down and actually nap. But I'm back at home, and about 2 vlogs ago, I mentioned to you all that Ronniyah was having a test done. It was called a PFT. And they were basically just checking her breathing, because Ronniyah had been having some issues at school with feeling like she was gonna faint and all of that good stuff. Well, Ronniyah was out of school today because her throat was hurting, as I mentioned earlier, and so she did test negative for strep. She didn't have strep. They didn't see anything like ear infection or anything, so They just said that it was viral infection, you know, just continue with Tylenol, that sort of thing. They didn't give her anything for it. So I mentioned a PFT exam, had she gotten the results from it, and so she went and looked, and what she found out is that Ronniyah has asthma. So her test came out abnormal. I don't have asthma, and her dad does not have asthma or anything like that. I don't even have anyone in my family with asthma that I know of. So she has asthma and has to have an inhaler. So that is what it nobody wants to have their kid live with asthma, but it could have been worse. So I'm grateful, and God has, you know, he has all control, so we're not tripping about it. They did show her how to use it and told her what to do. She has one for home and one for school. So I thank God that we found out what it was. You know, things could have been worse. But anyway, y'all, so we are here at home. My husband had a doctor's appointment, so he's gone. And so I'm fixing to get dinner started. It is cold again, as I mentioned to y'all earlier. It even started to sleet a little bit. Nia called it snow because she said that her hair had snow in it, but it was sleet, which is worse because when that temperature drops, that's gonna freeze. And so I'm gonna make some beans and cornbread. That's what Nia wants. So I'm gonna make that for dinner, and then we're just gonna relax. We were gonna go to church. I don't know that we're gonna go to church because by the time my husband gets back, we probably won't make it in. It being so cold, we might just stay in tonight. But yeah, so that is the results of Ronniyah's doctor's appointments. Like I said, I'm just happy that we found out something. Like I said, it could have been worse. So thank God that it was just asthma, and it's not a severe case of asthma. I know that asthma period is not good, but it's not, I mean, we caught it early, so I thank God for that. But Ronniyah, she's sick, and rule is if you stay home from school because you're sick, we don't want to get all the other kids sick, so you are to your room, really. So she's watching TV in her room, and Nia she's either reading a book or watching TV, and then Jackson's in here with us, and Freedom's asleep. So we're just chilling, really nothing special, just hanging out. And I'm fixing to go and get out of these clothes and put on something comfortable and get dinner started. But I hope that y'all have had a good Wednesday, and I hope that where you're at, seems like everybody that I've talked to though, the temperatures have dropped, because everybody's been saying, oh, it's 60, it's 70, you know. But I think that pretty much it seems like everywhere the temperature has gotten a little cooler. But yeah, I told my husband I want some firewood so that we can light the fireplace, but all it does is put me to sleep. I think it's the sound of the cracking of the wood. It relaxes me, y'all. He lights that fireplace and I'm out. So he said, I don't know what you want no firewood for. You're not gonna do anything but go to sleep. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here, go ahead and get comfortable and get dinner started.